Et coucou tout le monde, c'est Axe, j'espère que vous allez bien, très heureux de vous retrouver sur Greedfall pour poursuivre notre aventure. On va déjà commencer par prendre nos points de compétence, vous voyez, en haut à droite, on a 3 points de compétence à prendre. Alors, vers quoi on va se diriger? Donc là on a terminé. On pourrait prendre la roulade, ça nous coûterait 2 points. Et là ça augmenterait la génération de fureur, c'est quand même quelque chose, et les dégâts, quelque chose qui pourrait être cool. Et là ma 2 mains, je sais pas si j'en ai trop besoin pour le moment. Et là, c'est si on veut autre chose que des épées. Pop, 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 pop. Explosion d'ombre. Ce serait pour commencer à prendre un peu de magie. Mais du coup, il nous faudrait un anneau de magie et j'ai pas forcément, j'ai bien envie de rester avec mes armes. Donc je vais prendre la roulade. Voilà, on va gagner en esquive et on va prendre du coup Fureur de vaincre, augmente la génération de furie de toutes les attaques de 10%. Le prochain, ce sera quoi? Augmente les ripostes. Ok. Les dégâts d'attaque portés dans le dos. Dans le dos des ennemis, ok. Allez, on se remet en route. Alors, on va traverser la montagne, c'est parti. Alors, Menenfalag, les monts rocheux. C'est magnifique, encore une fois. Alors, on peut remonter la rivière comme ça.
Finally, we've made it to high ground. Now, let's find this trail to the sanctuary. It can't be far from here.
Super. Allez, on va accélérer un petit peu. Il y a un cerf qui est en train de se baigner. Ah, bah c'est bien par là, ok.
Bloodied feathers.
May the enlightened preserve us. They are enormous. What manner of bird could have lost
Un
them?
phénix.
Looks like Vinbar must have begun his transformation. He will soon become a guardian of the mountains.
On va du coup poursuivre par là. Hein. Où est-ce qu'il voit les plumes géantes? Le long de ces trucs? Je ne sais pas. Il y a plein d'hôtels en tout cas. Alors, qu'est-ce qu'on nous cache ici? Eh oui, vigueur, j'ai pas de vigueur encore. En tout cas, c'est super beau. Allez, on va poursuivre. Qu'est-ce qui se cache par là-bas?
Over there, more feathers.
Alors, où est-ce qu'il voit des plumes? Moi, je cherche les plumes, mais ah, peut-être là. Ah oui, ok. Et je m'attendais à des trucs beaucoup plus gros. Oula! Là, c'est un peu haut. Je pense qu'on va pouvoir contourner de l'autre côté. Vigueur niveau 3, on a déjà pas le niveau 1.
More of these giant feathers. We're on the right trail.
Oh, haha, dommage. On a un truc là-bas. Ah, rageant, 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 rageant. Ah, et en plus un point de compétence. Ah, tant pis. Hein. C'est ça de pas être doué. Alors, est-ce qu'on a un feu de camp? Oui. C'est déjà ça.
We found the entrance to the sanctuary. Vinbar must be here. I hope he'll agree to help us enter the heart of the mountain. All that remains is to find a way to get in.
Ok.
This must be the entrance to Vinbar's sanctuary. But it's obstructed. He knows how to protect his home.
Alors, qu'est-ce qu'ils vont nous dire ici?
A stone altar. It resembles the one that protects the passage to Mev's sanctuary. This must be where I need to place the seed.
De l'autre côté aussi.
And here is another altar. Are 2 seeds necessary to open the passage? How can we learn which plant seed is required?
Vinbar was distant. He spoke little. Only one person shared both his love and his secrets.
You're right. We need to find this Sarah. The seed that I have is not enough. I need to find Sarah. She might be able to help. Let's return to the village.
Ok. Alors, on arrive au village.
Sarah doesn't seem to have returned to her village. Someone here might know where to find her.
If she came by here after having locked us up in the grotto, she would have warned them we were coming. So even if they know where she's gone, they won't tell us a thing.
My child, we have a more urgent task at hand than to find that woman. Your cousin is still reported missing, and must be in great danger.
Yes, that's true. We must find Constantin. The High King can wait.
Ok. Ah oui, donc d'un coup, il décide ce que je dois faire. Un peu culotté quand même. Mais très bien. Bon, bah on va partir à la recherche de Constantin. Bon, après, entre nous, je comprends, hein, il faut qu'on le retrouve, Constantin. Mais bon, j'avoue que j'étais sur une quête et... C'est bizarre qu'il m'ait changé comme ça. Est-ce qu'on peut les éviter ou pas? Ouais, ça passe. On va pas trop perdre de temps. Allez, il va falloir le faire quand même. Oh, vous avez vu la roulade? Regardez. Hop là, roulade, roulade.
This is the camp that Constantin's escort must have established.
It looks more like a battlefield. I hope the Donegad and your cousin survived the fight.
Search the zone. Let's see if we can find any clues as to what's happened here.
Ok, alors je pensais qu'on était... Bah non, on a raté la zone de campement ici. Bon, j'y retournerai plus tard. Alors,
Most of the weapons are missing. Our soldiers wouldn't have taken a rest without defenses.
bon, par contre, voyez la tente comme elle a été attaquée.
The tents were lacerated by what looks like claws. And there are traces of blood everywhere. Some of these men must have been attacked in their sleep. By beasts? Our soldiers were attacked by surprise, and there were animals among the assailants. However, our men reacted properly. They were armed and they fled as best they could. There are no bodies, and no sign of Constantin or Katasak's presence here. Perhaps they were in another place, and the soldiers wanted to join them. We need to follow the tracks.
Ok. Pauvre gars qui est mort ici. Alors.
This area has been trampled. An entire stampede passed by here. Our soldiers must have fled the zone and taken this path followed by their assailants.
Oui, les grottes du savoir. Oh, il y a des
This
animaux
is a
morts.
sacred place of a native cult. No doubt this is where Katasak and Constantin were going.
It isn't really a place of a cult, but rather a place of
Un lieu d'ancrage.
anchoring. A place where Donegada perform a ritual to become Sinol Menawi. These places are charged with great energy. Perhaps Katasak wanted to use it to bring relief to your cousin.
Perhaps. There are bodies, and without a doubt there was fighting here. Search the place. Let's see what we are able to find.
Je crois qu'ils me font la tête, hein, vous avez vu, elle arrêtait pas de me tourner le dos, je voulais me mettre en face d'elle pour que ce soit un peu plus réaliste, mais bon.
Corpses of both men and beasts. These soldiers fought dearly until the end. Neither Constantin nor Katasak are among them. A crater, without a doubt caused by an explosive potion. The soldiers might have been carrying them. They must have been desperate to have taken such drastic measures.
Ils sont nombreux les soldats quand même. Hein.
This blade is a native ritual knife, and this bowl contained a potion. Someone wanted to perform a ritual here. Could Katasak have found a better means to alleviate Constantin's symptoms? Constantin and Katasak must have been visiting this place. Perhaps performing some sort of healing ritual. When the attack took place, the soldiers intervened, and many fell during the fight. But a group was able to escape down this path. We need to continue following their tracks.
Ok. Bon, visiblement, ils sont pas là. Il va falloir qu'on poursuive. On va tenter de ce côté-là. Il y a encore des animaux morts. Non, c'est de la mousse. Ok. Ah, de loin. Très joli ce pont. C'est par là-bas.
More tracks. Footprints. They must have fled this way.
Oh, c'est en feu.
Strange. These trees look half calcinated, as if they were exposed to immense heat. These weapons are in terrible condition. Whatever did these men come up against?
La taille des armes. Même les fusils.
Another burnt tree. This path seems to have been scorched in flames.
Ah, je vais récupérer les champignons avant d'attaquer. C'est efficace les bombes. Hein. Clairement. Alors, on a des choses ici.
I can't believe that our soldiers could be carrying so many explosive potions. These poor soldiers were torn to pieces. Animals again, or something else.
Ah, vu les loups qui traînent dans le coin. Oh.
New footprints. It looks as if a group met up with them and took this path. There was more fighting over here. There are not only the corpses of our own men, but where could these other soldiers have come from?
On commence à avoir des animaux de plus en plus gros quand même. Hein. Alors, qu'est-ce qu'on a là?
More signs of explosions. But what were they doing with all these explosives on them?
Oh, il y a un camp ici. Oh, qu'est-ce que c'est que ça? Note du travail du professeur Séraphédine. Ça faisait longtemps, les natifs nous avaient parlé d'une créature géante reine des hauteurs, et la statue que nous avons trouvée pourrait bien la représenter. Une grande bête ailée, qui nous semble être agile et capable de voler. Peut-être celle qu'on a vue dans la grotte dans l'épisode précédent. Et dont le corps semble fragile et sans protection. Une représentation, il va falloir que nous en voyions une pour de vrai. Ok. Là-bas, il y a un campement. Il y a des bestiaux. On n'est pas allé jusque là. Et là-bas non plus. On peut peut-être descendre.
And despite signs of a skirmish, I can't see any sign of Constantin or Katasak.
Ça me semble bizarre qu'ils réagissent pas. Ok. Alors, qu'est-ce que c'est que ces pierres?
These rocks were broken. as if they had taken cannon fire. What could have happened here?
Là, il y a une jarre.
These vials look familiar. Katasach used the very same to stock his potions. He must have come here. I'm going to pick them up. I recognize this sack. It's my cousin's. Oh, Constantin, what have you gotten yourself into again?
En tout cas, ils se sont bien fait attraper. Hein. Bravo. Et là,
I don't recognize these men. Still more unknown soldiers. Could they have been responsible for the attack? This one is carrying a letter. Let's see.
il a une lettre.
According
Alors,
to this note, this troop came from an outpost of the Bridge Alliance close by. A patrol, no doubt. Could the bridge in some way be linked to this attack? That makes no sense. Very well, let's sum things up. Constantin and Katasach definitely came through here to perform some sort of ritual, but they were attacked. An attack obviously involving wild animals. And then there are these traces of inexplicable flames. Could it be magic?
You cannot suspect my people are behind this attack. You have strayed far from the path. No one would have attacked Katasach.
Unless he himself was behind it. He is a powerful Donegad. The beasts obey him.
How could you even think something like that? He is a healer. He brought comfort to your cousin.
Perhaps he only did it to gain our trust. With Constantin captive, he now has leverage to apply to the colonists and force them to accept his conditions. But in all truth, I have no idea what to think. But regardless of who is guilty, I must find my cousin. We could return to Wen Xavier to learn more. Perhaps Katasach returned there. Or maybe his Voglendai could tell us where to find him. We are also going to have to visit the outpost. Their soldiers were involved in the combat, or at least the end of it. They must have some stories for us.
That trail seems a better one to follow. Katasach is a good man, but the soldiers and the lions have already betrayed you.
That's true. But I do not see how they could have made these animals obey them. However, one way or another, Constantin is in danger. Let us be on our way without further delay.
ok. Au moins, du coup, on a pas mal de choses à faire. Enquêter à l'avant-poste. On est à côté. Ce serait quand même dommage de ne pas le faire tout de suite. Donc on va aller enquêter. Et on ira au village après. Vous avez vu la souplesse pour grimper. Alors on a un homme mort ici. Je viens de tuer un groupe de loups. Et champignons. Je vais chercher les champignons parce que c'est super important. On était déjà venu dans ce coin. On n'avait juste pas exploré jusque là. Gain d'expérience 100. Ok, on a fait tous les feux de camp dans le coin. Super. Bon, 100 points. C'est pas grand chose, mais c'est déjà ça. Oh, il y a une route pavée ici. Ah, là c'est un peu moins pavé. Marrant ce changement. Et là on repart sur de la terre. À l'approche d'un avant-poste. C'est étrange.
Colonials? You must have gotten lost to have come this far from nowhere. To whom do I owe the honor?
Desardet. I am legate of the congregation of merchants on this island.
A legate? Here? Pardon my dismay, but we don't get many official sorts around here. Captain Idris. I am the ranking officer in charge of this Bridge Alliance outpost. What can I do for you, sir?
I'm looking for Constantin d'Orsay, the island governor of the congregation of merchants.
A governor? Here? Whatever would he be doing in this rattle?
Ah, c'est ce qu'on
My
me
cousin
demande.
was part of an expedition in this region. His men and his camp were attacked. They nearly all died. But we found no trace of his body, which has us hoping that he may still be alive. Wounded and holding up somewhere, or even captured.
Have you cast your suspicions in our direction? I hope this is a joke. We've had neither reinforcements nor supplies for weeks. In my book, we've been totally forgotten. I wouldn't risk the few lives remaining to attack a governor's camp. I'm not crazy. I'm truly sorry for your cousin, Excellency, but we haven't seen him. And we definitely haven't kidnapped him. The region is dangerous. The natives are heartless. You should be looking in their direction.
You do know that we found the bodies of several men from the garrison up there, don't you?
How could you be sure?
One of them was carrying a note, signed by your hand.
Et bim.
They are dead. I had hoped they'd have survived and would eventually return.
Explain yourself, Captain. What were your men doing on the cliff top?
They were monitoring the zone. They were to warn us of any troop movements. We have lost too many men to surprise attacks. We decided to take initiative and be ready. Yesterday, we heard screams and saw some strange lights up there. But I was hoping...
And you didn't go and see for yourself? You hear screams, certainly those of your own men, and you don't do anything.
So the last of my men give up their lives for nothing as well? You can think of me as a coward if you like. But me, I'm taking no more unnecessary risks.
Why do I have the feeling that you're holding something back from me?
On va insister.
I understand what you're feeling. The pain of seeing your men fall one after the other. The feeling of being abandoned by your leaders. The anger. But if you know anything, speak. My cousin is not one of them.
I don't know what to tell you, Excellency. I haven't stepped a foot outside camp.
Ok.
I can see how difficult your present situation has become. I'm certain you haven't been paid either for quite some time. I cannot solve all of your problems. But what would you say if I took care of that one, at least?
A little gold would certainly improve the morale of my men. One of the men I posted there returned during the night.
Ah.
A survivor? Excellent. Did he tell you what happened?
He wasn't able to say a word. He collapsed unconscious 2 steps past the doorway. Our nurse sits with him, but there is little hope that he will come back to himself. His wounds are extremely serious. He's just refusing to die.
I'm sorry to hear that, Captain. Perhaps we could do something for him.
Go and see the nurse. Perhaps you can do something to help the poor boy. I can't take it anymore. To lose another man. Anything else?
Nous, on va parler du survivant.
Concerning the young man that survived.
Did you see the nurse?
Not yet.
Really? I thought that your cousin's life hung in the balance. This boy will not survive long if someone doesn't help him.
Ok.
Anything else?
I need to be going.
I would very much like to do the same. Safe journey, Your Excellency.
Alors, trouvons le survivant. Hop, peut-être en passant là. Désolé, jeune homme.
What are you doing there? This is an infirmary.
Oh,
I know.
détends-toi.
I've come to see the wounded soldier. The captain told me you might need my help.
That is very kind of him. But alas, it's a little late.
What are you saying? Is the soldier...
No, he still lives. But I've been asking the captain for weeks to escort me on a mission to replenish my stocks. I no longer have a single remedy. And now that we have a wounded patient, I can only wipe water on his brow and hope.
Do you know what type of remedy would allow him to survive?
Yes, at least I think so. It's a known potion that heals burns.
I see. Give me the recipe. We'll go and see that it's prepared for you.
Thank you. Because of you, this poor boy might be able to survive his wounds.
Allez. Heureusement, on a vu un établi dehors. C'est parfait pour pouvoir préparer une potion. Alors, potion souveraine contre les brûlures. Faut juste de la belladone, en plus.
Were you able to concoct the potion against burns?
Yes, I was. Might we administer it?
Give it to me. I'll take care of this. There. We must wait and be patient now.
Will he make it?
I hope so. We'll know soon enough. This potion is extremely potent.
And if he survives, when could we speak to him?
Come back tomorrow at the same time. We'll know more then.
Very well. I'll come back tomorrow.
See you soon. And thank you again for your help.
Bon. Il va falloir qu'on patiente une journée. Bon, je vais pas vous faire le supplice d'attendre l'épisode de demain. Je vais me trouver un campement. Je vais dormir. On va passer la journée, on va y se reposer un petit peu, ça nous fera du bien. Ça fait longtemps que c'est pas arrivé. Où est le campement? Allez, petite ellipse, on se retrouve dans 24 heures. Allez, les 24 heures sont passées. On va pouvoir parler aux survivants.
Hello, soldier. How are you doing?
Better. A lot better. Are you the one who saved me? The nurse told me.
I simply prepared the potion that she told me how to make. Nothing more. Could you tell me what happened during the attack?
I will try. They're not really memories I'm fond to bring back. A lot of my friends died up there. We were posted up on the peak to follow rebel movement. It had been a couple of days when we heard sounds of fighting not far from our position. Men were screaming in our own language. So we went to see what was happening. Soldiers of the Coin Guard and an islander were trying to protect a young man. He seemed dire ill.
Constantin and his escort. Who were they fighting against?
Dozens of wild animals. They seemed completely enraged and intent on devouring them. And there were flames.
Flames? Where were they coming from?
I don't know. My friends and other soldiers fell one after the other. I didn't see everything. All was blood and confusion with beasts and fire. But I thought I saw another islander. Big. He's the one who took the sickened man. There was practically
le
no
roi,
one left
peut-être.
on the battlefield. I was wounded and I passed out. I came to when I heard voices of islanders approaching. Rebels. I thought to myself, they're coming to finish off the wounded. I got up with difficulty and fled. I dragged myself here. And you know the rest.
I'm going to have to go and find these rebels.
You shouldn't do that. They killed all of my friends. You take a great risk.
That's enough. Rest now. You're still far from having recovered.
Yes, it's best I leave now. I've learned enough. I'll have a word with your captain. Goodbye.
Ok. Ah, on n'a pas interrogé Edan. Bon. C'était l'un ou l'autre. J'étais à côté, je voyais pas pourquoi je serais reparti dans un sens. Alors qu'on était juste là. Qu'est-ce qu'il va nous dire, lui?
Excellency, I was told that you saved my soldier. Thank you. You can't imagine what this means to us.
Please. I did nothing more than follow the instructions your nurse gave me.
Did you learn what you needed to learn?
Yes. I was able to question your man and he told me what he saw. He and his company heard sounds of the attack, and they went to investigate. My cousin's escort were already nearly annihilated by animals that jumped out from all sides. A strange sorcerer controlled them. It was he that took my cousin.
One of those rebel savages, no doubt. I knew that they'd be behind all of this. They must have learned that an important man was in the region and thought he would make the perfect hostage. I'm sorry. I would give you some men, but...
Don't apologize. I know where the camp can be found, and if my cousin is there, I will free him.
Like you freed the scholars. You're a good man, Excellency. Thank you again. for saving my soldier.
I need to be going.
I would very
Oh,
much like
2000,
to do
bien.
the same. Safe journey, Your Excellency.
La voix du mort, interrogé Darren. Où est-ce que ça va nous emmener tout ça? On est ici pourtant. Au camp de Didi Gensen. Ok. On va pouvoir faire un voyage rapide, je pense. Ça nous fera gagner un petit peu de temps. Et vous savez quoi? Le temps que je me dirige jusque là-bas, on va couper l'épisode ici, on va s'arrêter là. Déjà pas mal. Et du coup, on poursuivra sur la voie des morts dans le prochain épisode, dès demain. Je vous retrouve dès demain, on reprend les bonnes habitudes avec les épisodes en quotidienne. J'ai réussi à arranger mon petit souci de réseau, donc maintenant c'est bon. Même sur ma 4G box, je capte un petit peu mieux, donc du coup, je perds un peu moins de temps sur mes uploads. J'espère en tout cas que cet épisode vous a plu. Si c'est le cas, vous savez quoi faire. Moi, je vous retrouve très rapidement, dès demain, comme je viens de vous le dire, pour la suite de cette aventure. Je vous fais plein de bisous, je vous souhaite une très très bonne journée à toutes et à tous, une très bonne continuation. Bye bye.